From pretty furniture to fun umbrellas and accessories, shopping for new patio furniture can feel a bit overwhelming. But today we're helping you out, sharing tips to create an outdoor living space that is as pretty as it is functional. Our good friend, designer Lauren Oviatt, is here with advice. This feels like a fun shopping guide. Like patio furniture?
I had trouble narrowing it down. Like, maybe we should do one segment every month this summer so we can really cover everything. It was so much fun.
All right, well, let's jump in. You say function comes first.
Yeah, so the first question you want to ask yourself when you're thinking about furnishing an outdoor space is, what do we want to do back there? How much space do you have? Are you someone who likes to entertain with food? If so, you need to shop for a dining set. If you're someone who wants to sit and sunbathe, it's lounge chairs. If you're someone who just wants to gather and maybe do s'mores at the end of the day, then you're looking for like a sofa chair grouping. So if you're limited on space, first start there because that will help you narrow down what you're looking for.
And I'm sure the elements like the wear and tear will play a part in the decision too.
Right, totally. So if you have covered space, or if you are totally exposed in the elements, depending on the type of weather and really how long you want to use your furniture in the summer or spring or fall, think about that because oftentimes, you know, if cushions take some time to dry, then maybe you're not shopping for cushions. Or if you're really worried about how things will wear in really hot sun, then that will also kind of help you whittle down what you're looking for and what's going to work best for you.
That's super helpful. I think also part of the overwhelm is the style. There are so many different kinds of furniture out there, and you say the interior of your home can help guide that decision too.
Yes, 100%. I mean, the outdoor furnishings industry is growing faster than probably any other home decor area, which is great for us, but also can be really overwhelming. So think about the style that you like inside your house, the architecture of your home, maybe some of the features that are outside in your existing landscape. And that will help you really have fun with some of the pieces that you'll bring in.
Let's jump into some of your favorite styles. You have some inspiration photos for us and then a curated style board that Lauren put together just for us that will help guide you. So if you're the modern lover, you love kind of sleek style.
Yes, so modern, but I kind of want to take like a softer twist on that only because I love the softness of a lush landscape. So we're showing you images that have a modern aesthetic, but kind of a softer take on that. So you can see cleaner lines and kind of a more contemporary style with the shape of the cushions, but it has that all-weather wicker. And it has kind of a softer color palette. So when we talk about modern, and we'll show you the design board here too, it's kind of a balance of the, not like a modern farmhouse, but maybe like a coastal modern. So again, cleaner lines, more focus on the shape and the outline of some of the furnishings, but a softer touch with like the all-weather wicker that has kind of a teak look, and then the umbrella has a little bit of wood, so you're kind of taking a play on not everything is black and white, but some softness in between.
Well, and that makes sense. As you say, coastal, modern, you're outdoor, you're trying to create that outdoor vibe, so you are going to bring a little coastal probably into any style that you play.
It's fun. It works almost everywhere.
Yeah. All right, you know I love coastal. Let's just go coastal. What could I do if I wanted to pretend I was living in Newport Beach?
I know. So, I mean, it could be Newport Beach, but it could also be like the Hamptons.
Okay, fine.
You know, or Florida. So think about that when you're thinking about coastal. But the fun thing about coastal is that you still can kind of shop any material you like. So if you really love the look of teak furniture, that would absolutely fit in here. And look for the shape and the style of that teak furniture because now there's modern teak and then there's also sort of a more traditional teak. This, what we're showing you, is a covered porch patio, which is just beautiful. It gives you the chance to have more upholstery. Toss pillows, a coffee table. I mean, it's just so inviting.
Stunning, yes.
It's beautiful. So, and the board that we put together has kind of a red, white, and blue, which I couldn't resist.
I love it.
So I'm like, somehow in the summer, I'm like, give me all the red, white, and blue. I just love that, that sense and that feeling.
Oh, that's lovely.
It goes great with green in the landscape also. But don't forget certain things like your beach towels. I mean, if you really want to go for it, shop for the toss cushions, shop for an outdoor lantern. You're either hanging it from the patio or stringing it up above. You can shop for lanterns that sit next to your chair grouping. I mean, there's so many ways that you can really put your own touch on this outdoor seating grouping.
Well, and those small details that would otherwise seem like an extra as I'm staring at the catalogs, right, that come to my house, are a little more approachable outside. You can't kind of group in corners or just add one piece here or there. It doesn't feel as lost or as lonely.
I think the outdoor spaces are very forgiving because we don't have that expectation of like, she's missing, you know, she's missing that side table right there. She doesn't have a lamp there. So yeah, have fun with it, play around. There's so much out there to shop for.
What would a rustic outdoor setting look like?
So we're not talking Tuscan. But maybe we're talking Tuscany.
Tuscany.
So rustic is, in my take on rustic, is more like Mediterranean.
Oh, okay.
So kind of warmer woods, more texture, maybe it's sort of Moroccan.
Pretty.
And the other really great thing about this and outdoor furnishings is that you can almost take like a geographical approach to like the rustic or the coastal,
Okay.
like we said. So maybe you're rustic, but it is like more of a Moroccan. I mean, it's easy to feel themey outside, which I think is so fun. It feels like you're sort of setting up. Is that okay? Yeah, why not?
Have fun with it.
Yeah, because it feels like you're kind of setting up for an event, like a wedding or a party or a dinner, and you really can have fun with it. So the board that we put together for rustic, you'll see, it has those warmer, earthy tones, which I think always say rustic.
Yes.
But the coffee table and the sofa, they're not from the same company. So you have like a mix of textures and finishes, which is really exciting. And then a little bit of softness with the plaster and the planter.
Yeah.
And then again, maybe some lanterns that kind of sit and float outside the grouping. It feels eclectic. It doesn't feel too expected and really fun.
I actually love that you just gave us permission to go themey, because I think that's an easier way for the at-home decorator to approach it and feel like I can kind of, you know, match a little bit more. And
it doesn't feel as weird when you go themey outside. I think when you're themey inside, it can sometimes be like, oh, she's really into Easter, you know? But I think it creates that feeling like we always talk about of, I'm so glad you're here. I care that you're here. I want to have fun. And when you can create a space outside that is welcoming and inviting, that's exactly what you're doing.
This next one, a huge stretch for you. I mean, we had to twist her arm to throw some Southern style. I'm joking. If you know Lauren, you know Southern style has your heart.
This was a no-brainer, but I love the images and the board that we put together for Southern because I think it feels a little unexpected.
Okay.
So what we're showing you is beautiful wrought iron furniture.
Oh.
So pretty.
Heavier, a little more substantial.
It's a little heavier. And so maybe it's like a New Orleans take on Southern.
Okay.
So not your wicker and kind of that Savannah feel, but maybe something that's more low country.
I like that a lot.
But again, it's gathered. So we have, when you're looking at this board, you're seeing the repetition of the wrought iron, but kind of some different shapes. And then of course, we're gonna go in with the powder blue, but a really kind of natural take and combination with the raffia pillow, a little bit of pom-pom. We've got the repetition of the wrought iron in the lantern, and then some fun little playful scallop detail on the umbrella.
I like how you're packing so much great design advice. As you talk about repetition of material or looking at the shape of different items, that's all solid design advice that will help us curate and put together our own space. Quickly, where to shop? Like, where would I go for quality pieces that will help me pack in this personality you talked about?
So if you're like me, you're getting tons of catalogs right now. Ballard, a Pottery Barn. There's a great new company called Outer, which is worth exploring because they have self-covering pieces. Front Gate is a great option. Serena and Lily.
Oh, I'd pour over that.
I mean, they're just gorgeous. Catalog. And again, like a good place to get inspiration of, oh, okay, so that's how they combine that, and that's very interesting. I will say that outdoor furniture can be very expensive, but I have found with my clients, again, it's just like with interiors, spend a little bit more, get better quality, enjoy your pieces more and longer. So really think about that when you're shopping. If you're someone who's like, I'm gonna try this for a little while, and then I'm gonna shift into another theme or style, then your budget, you know, maybe won't be as high. But if you're really looking for the long haul, I would definitely invest in nicer pieces.
Well, this was lovely inspiration to help get us there. So thanks for the kickoff. If nothing else, we can dream and save toward those beautiful looks and beautiful boards, great design advice along with it. Where can we hear more from you, Lauren?
Well, I'm always sharing on Instagram.
Love when you do. So many fun projects you're working on right now.
It's really a fun time to be in design. So Instagram, and then I have a website at laurenoviat.com.
Okay, we'll link you over there from our website too. Thanks so much.